Today I'm going to show you how I use strips of scraps to make a fun applique. Now, this is going to be mostly a technique. The finished product is going to be up to you. This is going to end up being a pillow, but you could use it on many things. So use your imagination, but let me show you how I make this horse. You'll find this pattern, print it at actual size or 100%. You will need some Heat and Bond Light. It's purple. It comes on a roll. There's a paper side and a glue side. The glue side's rough. Put the glue side down on top of your image. You can see through this, but if you cannot, for any reason, use a window or a light box to help you see. And I want you to use a permanent marker. Don't use anything heat erasable. These Sharpies are great because you can see through it, and I need you to be able to see through it to the other side. So use a dark colored Sharpie to trace around. And I ended up with this, okay? And you can see I left a gap around the horse, and that's good. You want to do that. Don't cut it just exactly on the line yet. Now, we're going to work on the glue side, and we're going to be taking strips of fabric. I know you guys have fabric. Find some fabric that you like. Batiks are particularly good for this because they don't fray as easily. They fray, and that's okay. And on this horse, I decided to go at an angle. But you don't have to go at an angle. You can go straight across if you want. It's up to you. But you want to take a glue stick. This is just an Elmer's washable glue stick. It's purple, but it dries clear and it is washable, so it's good for this project. And when you decide to put your strip, make sure you put it beyond the blue line on both sides. This can be done any way you want. Do you want to use smaller pieces? Do you want to use longer pieces? I think longer pieces are easier. But you see there's fraying. This is okay. This is part of it. This is an artsy project, so fraying is okay. So these strips are cut at about 1/2 inch. You can do it a little smaller, or you could do it a little fatter, but I think 1/2 inch is pretty good. So you're going to cover the whole horse, and in this case, a seahorse. And there is some areas here that I didn't cover, but that was well outside of the blue line, so I'm good. This is ready to be ironed onto this side because remember, we haven't stuck it yet, we've just used glue. So the glue that's on this paper is ready to be glued down with an iron. I would go around and I would just cut off the parts that have exposed glue and lay it down. Go ahead and press it according to the instructions. It doesn't take long, just a few seconds. Press it all the way around and then cut on the blue line or just outside of the blue line, and this is what it looks like. Now you are ready to peel back the paper, and on this side you'll see it's glue. Go ahead and find a background fabric that you like. In this case, I found a 12.5 inch square that I thought would look really good with the seahorse. And at this point, you're good to go. You can fuse him down with your iron, okay? And now he's on there, but he does need to be stitched down. So as you can see on my horse, I just did straight lines kind of along each edge. You can also use decorative stitches to get him to go down. He has the fabric that I'm going to adhere him to. I use 2 layers of batting just because I think quilting looks better with 2 layers of batting. And then you're gonna have a backing. So you're making a quilt sandwich. He has been adhered down now because you used your iron. And now you can stitch him with decorative stitches. Yes, there's gonna be fraying, but yes, that's supposed to be like that because it's very artsy and fun. And then the background, you can quilt it any way you want. And that's the technique I wanted to show you guys. I hope you try it. Have fun. Thanks for playing.